Hi, I'm Rev Myron. I'm a minister through Pathways of Light, and I've been a Course in Miracles student for 44 years. I'm going through the text again this year, and I had taken a little break from it while I did the lessons for a year. So now I'm back to doing it again and taking up where I left off, which is chapter 14. I'm also doing the lessons as well, so those are available. Okay, so what we're looking at right now is chapter 14, section 1, the conditions of learning. And we're going to look at the first paragraph. If you are blessed and do not know it, you need to learn it must be so. The knowledge is not taught, but its conditions must be acquired, for it is they that have been thrown away. You can learn to bless and cannot give what you have not. If then you offer blessing, it must have come first to yourself. And you must also have accepted it as yours, for how else could you give it away? That is why miracles offer you the testimony that you were blessed. If what you offer is complete forgiveness, you must have let guilt go, accepting the atonement for yourself and learning you are guiltless. How else could you have learned what has been done for you, unknown to you, unless you do what you would have to do if it had been done for you? Okay, kind of fake it till you make it. Okay, so contemplation. Right off, we're told that we are blessed, but we may not know it. I know I'm blessed. Just this morning, I received an unexpected solution to a problem that was bothering me. I felt very blessed. But I don't think that is what he means by blessed. If I feel blessed when I get the outcome I want, but not blessed when life takes an unexpected and unwelcome turn, this cannot be it. What I experienced was relief, not the blessing Jesus is describing, the unchanging fact of what I am as God's creation. Jesus doesn't say we are sometimes blessed or that one day we will be blessed. He says we are blessed. We're blessed right now and right now and always, because we are creation, and creation is not variable. It is as it always has been and always will be without end. We are blessed. It must be so. What must we do to know this is true? Jesus says its conditions must be acquired because we threw them away. So let's look at how we can regain them. To offer blessing, I must first have accepted it as mine. And to forgive completely, I must already be guiltless. So every act of forgiveness is not a struggle to become innocent, but evidence that innocence has already been restored to my mind. To learn to bless, I must bless others. I bless my friends and family when I love them without condition. I don't love them less when they're difficult. I just love them. I've learned to extend that love to people I know only casually, and then to people whom I actively disliked. After all, it is only my ego not liking their ego. And while I have an ego, it is not what I am. So it's not what they are. This has taken practice and a strong desire to bless and be blessed. There are times when I judge instead of bless. Then I have to change my mind. I want to know that I am blessed to live a life that demonstrates this blessing. So I forgive the belief that made me think that others deserve less than my blessing. Forgiveness clears my mind of all that obscures the truth. And so I give my blessing, and having given it, I now know I have it. Nothing has changed except that I am now aware of what has always been present. Suppose I do this to the best of my ability for as long as it takes. Actually, I am doing just that. Sometimes it seems to go smoothly and I feel wonderful about it. Other times it seems like it is one forgiveness lesson after another. I don't care. I'm not going to judge that. I want to forgive entirely. And so I simply use the opportunities that present themselves. Jesus says, if we forgive completely, we have accepted the atonement. If I judge no one, others or myself, if I hold no grievances, if I forgive each misstep as I take it, I will know myself as guiltless. I will know myself as I truly am, the self, the true self, that is as God created it. In truth, it is not hard, though it can feel hard while I'm still learning to trust the process. I just forgive what is in my mind at this moment and keep doing that. Lately, I've been using this. God does not want this pain or fear, anger, guilt, judgment for me, and so I let it go. This is a brand new year, a clean slate. Jesus, help me notice where I am resisting the atonement that is already given. Help me to recognize the gentle opportunities you place before me. Help me to recognize my opportunities. If I find forgiveness difficult, lend me your strength. I want this more than anything else. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much for joining me in this reading. I hope that you found it helpful. If you did, then please like it. And if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing. And oh, by all means, comment. I love to read the comments. Thank you. I'll be back tomorrow with another.